Hey guys, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. My name is the Lady Designer, and today we're back with more foundation. It feels like a week for me personally since the last time I played this, so I'm just super excited to get back in here, and I'm so much enjoying the town that we are making and how beautiful it's growing and all these houses that are being upgraded. Oh man, I'm having so much fun with this series. In the last episode, yeah, I think we built this hop farm, and we got the hop farm right over here, the adequate size. And then right over here we have the brewery. So this one is now creating beer from the wheat and hop and water. That's why we added the well. And then here we have a granary. So this granary is gathering hop and beer. And I guess the only thing that they need to bring all the way from here is the grain. But yeah, that is what it is. Could we maybe just try and gather wheat in here already? That might actually not be a bad idea. So it will be more up close. And where is the granary? I think it's right over here. You have one slot left. Should we just remove that one? So they are going to bring it there as well. I'm not really sure if that's a smarter idea, but let's just try and test this out. But that seems to be up and running quite well. What do we need then? Because we obviously want to sell beer. Are we able to sell beer? Not here. Is that like a luxury good? Did we unlock that? That should be somewhere over here, maybe. Let's see. Luxury market. Luxurious food resource types to the villagers. We actually don't know if that is the case. Are they able to drink beer right over here? Best suited to citizen. Well, that's not going to happen. You are a commoner. Yes, okay. That's the best we can do. But how are they drinking beer? Is there like maybe a cafe, or would that be in the tavern kitchen? Doesn't really sound like it would. It sounds more like something that they can drink in the tavern inn or something. But it could well be the luxury market. Should we just try and see what because I don't think that we've built in a luxury market. So we could edit the building. That should be this one. There's only one way to find out, I guess. I really don't like it that they're not using this. So maybe we should try. If only it's just one. Okay, that's not working. Let's just squeeze in one here, including a barrel. Luxury goods. I'm not really sure. That doesn't look like it, but I'm just gonna put you down right over here. And then have barrels. Oh. Okay, barrels right over here then. Okay, I'm not really sure if this works, but we're just gonna try this out. It's not right away appearing. Yeah, there's only one way to find out, and that's to try and build that luxury market and see what else we can do. In the meantime, while we wait for that, I want to look. Well, I actually do want to build that tavern kitchen. This one in exchange for one bowl and one cheese. So in order to get this one going, we need cheese. So the dairy farm unlocks the production of cheese, a refined food resource. Dairy farm produces milk. Cheesemaker produces cheese in exchange for 2 milk. Okay, we are unlocking that one. We got 2 buildings. So we have the cheesemaker. Okay, where are we going to build our cow farms? Ooh, that is a good question. We have sheep right over here. it kind of feels right to add it somewhere over here as well. Even though I'm not happy yet with the shape of the sheep farms, but maybe we can work on that. We own this one, abandon, abandon, abandon. This one we can still purchase. I don't know. And that one we can purchase. Our money is doing so well. I think we're gonna keep it like this. So maybe we should actually change the field here a little bit. However, if we cover it a little tiny tad with more trees, where is that forester? Should be somewhere over here. Yes, here you are. When we cover this a little bit more with some trees on the edge, I mean, it's weird because you cannot plant trees here, but if you build a field around here, it does seem to work. So you should not remove those trees. If we just fill this up a little bit and then we go and build cheese farms right over here, I don't know, it doesn't feel like super right. Having it here for some reason with these farms up close does feel a lot better for some reason. How are the territories doing? Abandon, abandon. We bought everything right over here. Purchase, purchase, abandon, purchase. Should we build it here? I really want to start that monastery very soon. Someone actually did point out, like, be careful because this is definitely not big enough for the monastery. And I was like, hey, how about we build 2 monasteries, one small one and one bigger one, huh? And that's actually quite a good idea, I guess. So we can build a bigger monastery right over here and then have a smaller one right over there, peeking out over the trees, blending in nicely here, up on the hills. Oh man, I cannot wait to work on that. But that's not what we were doing right now. We were actually focusing on, why is there so many? The storage is full. Marble. Oh. Sculpture workshop. Building parts available. This should unlock something at the builder's workshop, you guys. A sculpture workshop. This one is going to use that marble, right? For sculptures. I think that is the case. What? Do you hear that? That is so neat. I had no idea these audio effects were also a thing. Look at these guys patrolling. Hello. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, where are we gonna squeeze this in? Because these are sculptures. I might actually just fit right over here. Oh, we can actually squeeze it in further in. How does that look? I think I'm just gonna squeeze it in right over here. Apply. So that hopefully means that we are able to use a little bit of that marble. Can we trade marble as well? I mean, that would be easy money. We're trading rude. No. Resources. Okay. Marble. Sell everything above 300. How much do we have? 550, huh? What else do we have? We have plenty of stuff. Gems. Should we... I don't know. We can use that for jewelry, right? Glass, tools, above 100. Iron. We can maybe... Oh, we cannot trade that. That's fine. That's fine. Beer. We can sell beer at some point. So how about... I'm not really sure how fast beer will go. But let's say sell everything above 100 beer. Doesn't sound like a bad idea. Wax, wool, cheese. Yes. We are working on that. Okay, we are actually buying meat. I don't want to buy meat. I don't want to sell meat right now. Buy boars. Do we still need that? 2 people? Do we still have jobs for these guys? Because I'm accepting them, but... Oh, the luxury stall? Okay, let's have a quick look here. Oh, people are happy. Jose, for 300, your village is now brimming with opportunities, allowing fellowship to deepen and skills to develop a hailed and warm, inviting place for everyone to enjoy. Wait, where is that luxury market stand? Here we go. What can you sell? Herbs, honey, jewelry, and gems. You sell gems instead of jewelry? Huh. That's quite interesting, actually. But that means there's no beer involved. So beer, I don't know. I don't know what happens with beer once you have it. Or how you can use it. Tavern, grain. Yeah, it's tavern. Tavern, granary. Storage, output. Is there anything that we can... Oh, that's the tavern inn. Like, public lounge? I don't know. It doesn't show that. Can we unlock anything else for the tavern, maybe? Tavern kitchen. Mining, paved roads. Interesting. I'm super curious to hear if you guys know what we can do. Storage is full. That's the berry brew, right? Yes. I'm not too bothered about that. Okay, marble. We can work on that. Once that building is done, builder's workshop. We are still working on that. And what do we have here? Another marble deposit. Construction required. Yes, because we don't have. We are not trying to get that marble. Iron smelter. You are. Storage full? Is that the iron, maybe? Oh, it is the iron. Okay, let's add some iron here as well. We are gathering some common wares. We are selling the common wares at the market. That should be good. How is our food doing? Oh yeah, the bowls. If we just check. There's plenty of bowls left. Now, someone actually did say something really interesting. And that's like... let's make this a little bit bigger. And that was like, just keep some spots empty. So you always make sure that these bowls are constantly reproducing and you're not killing all the bowls. And I need to divide. I'm just gonna unpaint this. Yes, you need to divide the hunters' cabins a little bit better, maybe. That makes total sense. This is such a smart idea. I wonder where we have already a hunter's cabin here as well, don't we? Or wasn't I planning to? This is a hunter's cabin, hunter's hut. But I kind of feel like we could actually just use another one here. And maybe just squeeze it in somewhere over here as well. I still haven't made up my mind about where I want to have the cows. That I want them, that's a fact. Okay, let's build that one. Let's see if I can find the best spot for some cows. Oh, we can actually already assign the master builder. So let's just right away do that. Best citizen, huh? Well, I can only upgrade you to a commoner right now. Is there actually anyone else that we need to help? Oh wait, that's with the bailiff, right? Promote villagers. Is there anyone else that needs to be promoted at this point? Oh, there we go. Oh, I actually promoted one person extra. Oh, okay, conclude. You are now going to... but that's going to be interesting, guys, because we have the dragon statue right over here. Sculptures do need to be gathered somewhere. Is that somewhere over here? I don't see sculptures. Huh. We do have sculptures here. Available storage, production output, stalls, transit, stalls. Can we put it here? Assign it here? No. No. Oh, that will be weird. Oh, okay. So we are getting sculptures, but we are not sure where we are gathering them. Oh. Huh. No projects at the moment. Sculpture for the great... Oh, you're just going to make a sculpture when I ask you to make one. Because this is the great Guvern. Yes! Ooh, that's so exciting. Oh, I love this. I'm so happy to finally see that statue going to appear right over there. Oh, your tools are on the way to Throttbury. The craftsmen there assure you they will use them effectively, and they hope you both find this new plan mutually beneficial. Throttbury trade route improved to level 2. We actually want to improve more routes, right? Invest resources to improve the trading route. Influence, improve 150 planks, 50 bread. Let's just do that. I feel like that's just a very smart thing to do. I think I'm just going to make sure that we remove some of the trees right over here. Oh, we can actually remove this as well. I don't mind. And then try and see if we can build some nice cow farms right here in the back. Maybe we can even squeeze in another wheat farm somewhere here as well. I think that's not even a bad idea. Ladies and gentlemen, David, right over here, is bringing our statue in the box. Look at him go! This is also a really fun way to follow your villagers. Oh, it's actually walking around it. Oh, I love that. So it will go through here, through the gate, and it's already quite close to the market. Oh, this is fun. I should do this more often. Just follow the people. Look, here's the market already. Ooh. Will it be done right away? No, it's not. And it's done! Look, he's even proudly looking at it. Like, hey, I did that. Look at me. Oh, that's fantastic. Look, this guy is also looking at it. Oh, I love this. Oh, this is beautiful. This is super nice. Look at her. She's also looking at it. Oh, they're all looking at the statue. It's like super impressive. Long before a realm came to be, stories were told of the rib or something, majestic jeweled serpentine beast, sporting wings so vast and talons so sharp that it could swipe sheep right under the nose of the unwary shepherd. Nowadays, whether out or awe of fear, villagers build these impressive monuments to honor the mighty serpent. This is really nice. Now I actually do feel like I actually want to have some extra flowers here. Oh wait, no, we need to find that in the decorative part. Where was it? Here? Do we just need to find it here, I guess? Yes. And then it will not hurt it, right? If we just add a few trees, bushes here and there. I don't think so. Shall we just... Wait a second. Okay, wait, we have trees. Maybe this tree. That'll work. I like this. Maybe do we have a smaller tree as well? A hedge, maybe? We have a hedge right over there as well. Oh, there's an empty market stand. Will this not hurt their traversable area? Traversable area, look at me. Playing Planet Zoo too much. Should not overdo it, right? One add another bush. Welcome. Okay, we're gonna wait and see how this is going to look, but I like this. Improving trade with North Bury. North Bury promised this shipment of food would be the cornerstone of their mutual wealth, as long as no one starts mixing bread and mortar, that is. North Bury trade would improve, so now we should improve. Which one do we have? Requires an wait, no. We can improve from here. 150 planks. Let's just do that. I was already trying to change this right over here. I feel like there should be, like, they're using this path here to get to this area. We could open it up somewhere around here as well, instead of this path. And there is a gate right over here. They should also be able to walk here, which was actually my intention. They're not really using it. Can we close that? If I just change this and then make it feel like... I don't know if I should do this. Can we not build this somewhere in between and just close it off right over here maybe? We can plus this. Or should we open this with a little gate? And then like that. How does that look? Not entirely sure. But it could work. Apply changes. So we got a little gate right over there. There should be a gate somewhere over here. Maybe a little market stand as well. Maybe right here in the middle, that could work. Little village market. Just a few basics. I like that idea. But a very simple little market stand. Built that one, and then only have a rustic market tent. Because else it would give them beautification. Although that's not a bad idea, as long as we do not add common. I actually am not sure, because if we add beautification, this one is not adding beautification, so let's go for the rustic tent. And then another one here. It's also going to help a little bit with our storage and with people working and living in the area. Another food stall maybe. Okay, I think I'm gonna do it like this. I'm tempted to overdo it again. I'm tempted to build barrels and everything, but I want to avoid that these houses are going to upgrade. So I think this is what we're gonna do. Just 3 food stands, 1 good stand, and a little well. Just because that will make it feel like a little bit more decorative. And then I added a few of those trees that you can add with the mods, which will add a little bit of variation here to the area. The wall is already done. So now all we need, because all these people are now, I think, using this gate or that I actually like that if they do. So all we now need is to make sure that we get some people to work here. Do we want to have an open space here? No, I'm not going to do that right now. I do feel like I want to add another house here somewhere. If they want to live here, that is. Just paint this Might not be big enough, but time will tell. Let's fill that up. Maybe we can have another manor house or something here with a watchtower. Although watchtowers should be careful for that. Also, due to the upgrading. If we add beautification, houses need to be within beautification. Make sure to place decorations or buildings that provide beautification to fulfill this condition. Yeah, we really need to be careful with that. For now, I'm gonna leave this as it is. People might complain about the distance for their job now because they are not able to get from here to there. Which might be a thing. Maybe we should just build another gate right over here. Trying to add some fences here, extending these walls so they're not going to walk through here. Like, seriously, why are they walking through the farm here? We're gonna close this off, gonna close that off. This one is pretty much the right size. I'm going to extend the farm field a little bit, the wheat farm, I mean, a little bit over here. Then we're going to have walls all the way up there. I feel like here might be a right size for 1 or 2 cow fields. Depends a little bit. I feel like I want to fill this up with a little bit more trees. Only this little section here. We have a forester here, so we could do that. Maybe just paint a little bit like we did right over there. So 1 spot here, and then add just a few trees here and there. Maybe a few more here. Something like this. 1 more tree here. Try and paint this. 1 here, 1 over there. Something like this could actually work. So we fill this up, make this a little bit more dense because we are opening up more on this side. Let's just accept these fences here, and then later on we can decide if we want to open it up. We have people are right away using it here. They're super happy with that. Although I wish they would also be using this right here, but not that many are. I have my doubts. Can we like close these gates? That would be cute. You would be able to. Oh, the market is done. Okay, 1, 2. Let's add. What do we have? We have berries, meat, and fish and bread. Let's go for bread and clothing. Oh, I kind of feel like I want to have 1 more just for fish. Can we squeeze in 1 more? They're not building a house here, so no, they have enough space here for houses, so I guess that makes sense. Let's just keep it like this right now. It's just for the idea that there is a little market stand here in this little community that we got. Maybe we should add a few trees here and there as well on the other side. I like that idea also as well. Let's add few here and there, not too many. Oh, this one is that is already filled up. We don't have to do that. Maybe on this side we can actually add the trees ourselves. Keep forgetting that sometimes. Like we can just add tree. I like this one, this sycamore tree. Just add, boom, like that. And we have a tree. Not sure if I'm going to keep them, but we can always remove them as well. So that's not really a big deal. Okay, let's see if we can paint a field here for the cows. And if we feel like we can create some kind of organic wall on this side, because I'm not too happy with this the more I look at it. So maybe we can change this a little bit. Not entirely sure if I like the shape of this field now. Kind of maybe even feel like this would better be another wheat farm. But I do want to add a cow farm here. Maybe we should build this further out. And then build another farm field right over here. A wheat farm, I mean. Maybe change the shape here. Or just replace this with a stone wall as well. I got a gate here on this side. Is that big enough? It might actually be too big for a wheat farm. Going for something like this. We have 2 barns. I think they are barns. Yes, that can store up to 50 output resources. And we have a tooling. Check. Here in the back, we have a lot of these cars. And then hopefully we are able to paint this all. That might not be a bad idea. And then remove some of these resources because these guys look a little bit weird. Want to save that tree. Want to save a few trees maybe, but not all of them. Well, we cannot remove that. Maybe they will be removed later on once the farm is done. Okay, so that's the wheat farm. We can accept that person. And now I want to plan, I feel like 2 cow farms here. Just split this off right in the middle, maybe with the wooden fence. That could actually work. Just one straight fence from one side to the other side. I want to have the forest to cover it a little bit on the edge so we don't see. Let's just pick the forester camp. Oh gosh, they're removing trees so fast. Okay, so we can actually paint this up. Or fill this up again with paint. Something like this. Remove that. Grow some trees here. And then just paint some fences here in the forest to close that off. And to close it up. But it doesn't need to close. Oh, there's a nice hill here. I actually didn't realize that. Are we going to use that for the monastery? Maybe not. Maybe just continue this wall. Can we move that? I want to have one more here. And just change this a little bit. Not going too steep up that hill. There's the edge of our territory. Maybe we can do something with this hill as well. Oh, autosave. Oh, I actually would like that. Okay, apply changes. Apply changes. Okay, the farm is being built. Are we already able to... Yes, okay, 3 people now. Oh, we need to paint. We can paint the crop field here. It does now say that it's too large, but I think as soon as the barns are done, we can assign more people. I think this should be totally fine. So now we can actually build the cow? Wait, wasn't it a cow farm or dairy farm? Yes, dairy farm. Food production, milk. I'm going to assume that we are getting cows if we build this. Actually, I did not paint the gate yet, but it feels best to just add another gate on this side as well. But we need to pay attention to that. I wonder if this one has any upgrades. Maybe we can put it a little bit. I don't know, there's so much stuff here that it feels a little bit misplaced if I put it all over this wall or something. The front, there's a gate on the right side and on the front. So I kind of feel like just putting it down somewhere over here. There's no other building that we can create. Let's just edit this one. So one farm is being built here. Let's just right away build the other one on the other side. And we also need a granary or something. Where are we gonna add the gate? That might work best right over here then. It's gonna build this first and then later see if I want to add some fences here, but adding this one, 150. That should be here. Then change this gate and just add a little one here. Can I wait? Move that all the way up here. How does that look? Can I remove that? Yes, 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 yes. I'm gonna try and align it with the door in the back. Ooh, what just happened there? I guess they just finished. Wait, what just happened there? Where is the rest? This is the other side, isn't it? Where's my pillar? It just disappeared right in front of us. I'm not really sure what just happened here. I'm gonna put this one back and just add one more like that. Okay, boom. These guys are being built. Oh, really, I'm curious how this is going to look. Okay, dairy farm is done. Assign 3 serves. We have that. We should pay attention to who is coming in again because we do need these workers. Okay, paint the pasture. I might just choose to not add any other fences here. Let's see. Oh, maybe we can. Oh, okay, sorry. Idea. Fence. What if? Fence gate. If we add a gate here. And then close this off. Maybe that does look super nice. How far shall we go? I think I'm just gonna paint around the farm. I want to have this a sharp bend all the way up here. Oh, and we can actually add some trees here and there. Okay, wait, build that. Let's get that decoration going. Common decoration. No. It should be here. And then get these trees, cypress trees. One over here. Rotate a little tiny bit. I like this idea so much. I hope it will look as nice as in my head. Squeeze in one more up here. I'm not entirely sure. I was building a granary here, but maybe we can squeeze in that granary on the other side. I don't know how this will look, but I want to try it. This one can stick over here a little bit. That could look nice. Not sure about the side here. Oh, it's a tight squeeze. That's not working. Oh, this is a really tight one. How about we rotate it just slightly so it would be on this side? It's a hard one because I actually want to have this on the other side. Maybe we should move the farm a little bit. Or can we blend these two inside of each other so it will become one? Not entirely sure about this one. I was actually looking for the is it like the sheds and all, but they're not in this decorational area. So maybe we should build like a manor house or something really close up here so we can use some of those decorations, because I'm pretty sure those are decorations that you can use here. You see, like these kind of decorations, because that would just fit the area. Like this little cart. Oh no, that's the village center. We're not able to use that, but there are things here that you should be able to use. but they're not under the decorational area. But okay, look. We have the shed or the granary in the back here, and then I have one overhanging here on the one side, and then one on this side. I think that works. I have some decorations here, some barrels, bench, flowers, apply changes, and apply build, and then build those. And if we build these guys, I think they are already building. So all we need are transporters. We can assign transporters. We already did assign these guys. So let's see. We're at speed 3, so that should not be a problem. These guys are still using this, which I don't want, but that's because of the fence. Did I actually build the fence? Nope. Are we building that one? Yes, we are. How is our stone doing? Stone is doing pretty well. So there's only a gate here and a gate here to the field, which we are going to paint right now. And should we go for a square shape? Oh, let's just fill this all in and see what this will look like. I think, yes, there are flowers appearing, which I think is gonna look really amazing. Why are you not too small? Wait. If we remove those trees... Oh, that's where they are going to plant the trees. Oh, wait. Are we able to build or put down a tree ourselves? On the field. That's what I want to know. We are. Perfect. Okay, then we need to remove the painting for the forester. And then we're gonna paint it ourselves. We're gonna remove this. So we have the freedom for our farm cows field. And we're gonna paint this. Now I'm able to paint here, right? Yes, we are. And the trees that are there already will not be removed, which is fantastic. Okay, and this is the second dairy farm. We have... It's an overkill. I know. There's another granary right over here with all the extensions, which we're going to build right now. Let's add 410. Well, we have that. No worries about that. We can build these guys. We have a little fence right here in the middle, which we can build now. And then we have the cheese makers. Of course, we have the cheese makers. And we have this tree right over here and some extra trees here and there. Oh man, I think this is gonna look fantastic once it's done. Why are you milking that cow on the wrong side? Well, I'm just going to expect that all the cows will go here eventually. Oh man, okay, we need workers here, but this looks so good already. I'm so excited about this. So we have a granary here. That one has milk and cheese. Do we need wheat? Because we have an extra wheat, right? We have an extra wheat farm. Might not be a bad idea. Just extending this to wheat because we have a little ladder here as well, which they are using. I think this is a path. I like this. I like this so much. Oh, look, they are actually also milking cows on this side of the fence here as well. But that's not bad. I don't mind that. They can go up here. They can go up here. I'm going to expect them also to walk here. Not sure if that is the best spot to go up. But I like the idea so much. And that this one is a little bit bigger and then have an extension here. I'm not really sure what kind of people might be citizens that work here. In the work in a cheese maker, but we have to wait and see about that. Wait, don't we have enough workers here? Okay, let's assign those. Okay, that's enough. Yeah, no colors, no upgrading here, so that's good. Okay, we have 3 people working here. 4 here, 3 here. So all we need is 4 people for the granary. And I don't know how many for the cheesemaker. We have all the resources that we need. So I'm not too worried about that. We just need to wait for that to be finished. Where do we sell the cheese? Luxury goods. Cheese can be sold at the market. Just a normal food stall. We don't have space for that, do we? Wait, what is this? Can we sell cheese here? No. But I do see a food. Oh, that one is just empty, I guess. They're not selling it. Oh, we have plenty of meat. So we can change this one to cheese. We have fish as well. Can we change that to something else? No, let's just do this. Why is there no meat here? Huh. Oh, maybe it's just going super fast, something like that. Balance base, treasury, coins. Okay, no, that's good. This is all running super smooth. While people are out of stuff, we need that bigger market. I guess that's something we should focus on pretty soon. The city market will help, especially when they need just a lot more stuff. But the dairy farm is up and running. Jewelry could be something. We have the gold smelter and the jewelry workshop. Do we already have gold? We actually don't. So, oh, I actually didn't realize. Yeah, right mouse click. I was looking at here, but so this is, according to someone in the comments, how much taxes still need to be collected. And we could use a tax collector more in this corner maybe then. And also in this corner because there's 13 here. Although we have quite some coins. Tax collector here, tax collector there. Okay, but that's good to know. Right mouse click on the coins button. That will open up that view that we just saw. Oh man, look at this. This is fantastic. There are no fences here. We just have a natural fence right over there. We have 2 people now. We can assign people here. A commoner. That's great. We can assign plenty of commoners. Let's assign you as well. 5 commoners. That's a lot. But that's fine. Okay, we need transporters. We're going to assign milk, cheese. It's an overkill of cheese. Do we need... You guys need only milk to make cheese, so I'm not gonna assign too much here. No, I think this is good. All we need is people. We have 2 more, which we are going to assign to become a transporter. So this is all up and running now, and obviously the more people come in, the more people we can assign here. Why are you complaining now? Construction requirements not met. Wait, is that the granary? Is that because I misplaced that one a little bit? Because other than that, this all seems to be running fine, I think. And that one is running... Construction requirements not met. Oh, maybe milk? No, milk we are. Cheese? I don't know. But I'm not too worried about this because this one seems to be working. And this one might just be... I don't know why you are complaining about the construction requirements are not met. I don't know. Do you guys have any idea? Do let me know in the comments down below if you do. So the farms are up and running. I'm still not entirely sure. This might be due to the fact that I rotated it. But the dairy farm is also still saying construction requirements not met. So not sure. I am trying to build a house here. And hopefully it will be covered with patrolling. So this one will be upgraded. So this one has a flower in the garden. So hopefully this one will be upgrading so we get more space for some extra commoners that are now working here. And I think that this commoner is probably not super happy. Oh, she doesn't even have a home? Yeah, so that's gonna be tricky. We might need to build 1 or 2 homes right over here. But they need to be covered with patrolling, so we need to extend that anyways. But yeah, I think that is going to work. We have 3 extra people. We already have commoners here. Are we producing cheese? Yes, we are. 32. This one is also saying construction requirements not met. Current amount of workers. Maybe you do need a fence around it? Would that be the thing? Delighted visitors. Some visitors had a great time and cheered up your villagers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, on pause. 1, 2, 3. Make a commoner. Commoner. And commoner. Should be good. Okay, we are getting cheese. I assigned cheese to the market, but the next episode we need to build that bigger market so we can actually sell more cheese in here. I'm not gonna assign this one just yet. What else can we do? Oh, right. Tavern kitchen unlocks a bowl sign and produces tavern meal in exchange for 1 bowl and 1 cheese. Do we have enough bowls? It seems like it. We have exactly 100. Okay, 101. Seems like it. So do we need to do anything for that? Welcome. This is the tavern. Tavern kitchen. Total capacity. Service counter. We can now. Oh, okay. We can assign berry brew and we can assign a beer. How much beer do we have at this point? 65? Yeah, it's because I'm selling a little bit of the beer. We can sell wine, berry brew. Oh, service counter beer. But it kind of feels like add a sub building. Oh, tavern kitchen. So how much capacity? House function, storage capacity minimum of 20. Storage capacity minimum of 50. Oh, shoo. I don't have space for the tavern kitchen. Or maybe right over here. Just extend it a little bit to the outside. That could maybe work. Make this a little bit bigger. Oh, no. Oh, well, we can move it inwards. Oh, don't snap. That's horrible. Don't know what just happened there. Okay, squeeze this one in here. Align it. How far? Okay, that could work. We could move it a little bit further out. This would already connect. Oh, I don't like how to rotate this, but it worked. We can maybe just squeeze in another building here. Not that one. Maybe this one to close that off. No, that's too big. That's too big. Maybe. How does that look if we... Oh, the trees are in my way. You know what we can do? Just make this bigger like this. Attach it to there. Make it... No, don't raise it. Oh, well, maybe raise it because of the windows. How does that look? Line it to there. I don't want to see that window because that looks odd. This could work. We can close this off a little bit further out. Maybe just rotate this building around it. Like that. How much capacity? Storage is 135. Do we need another service counter? I kind of feel like it. Service counter. Maybe we need another service counter. So we are able to sell the rest. Service counter. And then build. There is another gate. So we should not overdo this too much. But something like this could work. But how much capacity is that? 20. Storage capacity. Should become a little bit bigger. Maybe we can squeeze in a building here that you're not able to see. Like that. So that makes 40. Can we raise that? No, that looks weird. Let's not raise that. It's a bit odd, to be honest, what I did here. I see what I did here. That doesn't look really nice. Okay, so I changed this. I added this building on that side and then two of the wooden nooks right here overlapping. So we have a storage capacity now of 125, cook capacity of 7. And then here we have a little service counter with a storage capacity of 40. We might just want to squeeze in just one more building here that you cannot see. I don't really like to cheat too much, but it does work. Service counter. Squeeze in another one right over there. Shall we do the same with the kitchen? And just add a small one right over here so you won't see it. Okay, let's do that. Enough cheating. Build all of those. So that should help when we look back here. Yes, we can now assign berry brew as well. Lodging is still the same size. We can assign a taverner, which should also become a commoner, and a cook. We have a cook, which is also a commoner. Improved training with Throttberry, level 3. We are doing a fantastic job with upgrading our training route. This is great. We still had a little bit of space, which we are using right now to expand our tavern. I don't really see yet, but that might be when we have that building ready, so we can actually assign these meals, or don't we have to? I mean, it's only one. Produces the tavern kitchen tavern meal with bowl and cheese. So we might not have to assign that. Merry fair lived up expectations. People all around us spreading praise about your fine craftsmanship and hope to do further business with your village. Perfect. Okay, lodging. I think this is good. Your villagers are eligible to a new status, citizen. Ooh, do we want that? That's the question. That is definitely the question. But this is going very well. We can actually assign another taverner, but we don't have enough people for that. Things are going so fast at this point. Okay. Neighbor want to trade a surplus of beer gifted by the monks they are tending to. Desperately need planks. Ooh, that's pretty much all our planks. But we get beer from them. Let's do that. Confirm. I'm not too worried about that. Yes, let's do that. These last people I'm going to assign to work here. Time is passing by so fast as always, guys. But we are doing a really great job. Our city is expanding. We are improving. Our trading routes are improving, which is fantastic. We have a beautiful statue now for Dragonshire. And we have cows. Oh my goodness. This is just brilliant. We have a cheese maker. Why are these cows standing over there? I'm not entirely sure. Wait, why is that looking so odd? If I just close this, paint pasture, it is painted. Maybe there are too many trees. That could be. But oh boy, am I happy with our little farms and cows. This is just brilliant. Okay, welcome so many people at the same time. and assign these guys all to here. So many cooks. Okay. Next people will be assigned to become a cook. Let me know in the comments down below, guys. Are you guys enjoying this series? Let me know. Are you still playing the game? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you have any tips or suggestions, also let me know in the comments down below. Leave a like at this video if you guys enjoyed it. And subscribe, of course, if you haven't already. And I really do hope to see you guys on the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye, guys.